And nothing can go wrong. Oh no, that went horribly wrong. You're not even gonna get an episode today.
Here we go. I found 3 stories. I got them up. Whenever you fucks are ready.
We've been ready. What are you
that in
talking
about
I've
20
been-
minutes, they're gonna dip it momentarily for my beer.
Let me finish my smoke, and I'm almost done with it. It's literally just the last little bit. Ugh.
All right. So who patty cake? Who patty cake?
So we
Wait,
have
was
another
that lingo for
episode
sex?
today. No, it's not lingo! We're on the floor today.
New generation
If you,
We had too much
if you think
energy to
about
sit
it,
in
though.
chairs.
That's an
if you
anagram.
think about
Yeah,
it,
so
patty
we're on
cake
time
could be
out on the
another
fucking floor.
symbolization for something
Yeah.
else, though. For real. If you think about it.
You know what? So we're just sitting here, a couple of
Patty just
dudes
ate
on the
cake.
floor. Episode 18, baby. These are all panicked and pre-recorded, and I hate it. But it's
Wait, I have
okay
a penis?
because
Does Rosie know?
don't tell him. He.
Okay, your secret's safe with me.
Thank you, bro. So listen,
that's why
you
we're
got
not
me.
talking
Hi,
about
You're welcome.
and I got
know.
4
Where do you hide it?
dum-dums. And in order, we got Papa, we got Hami, we got Shadow, and we got Death. So this is no. But Happy New Year's, because we got
Okay, buddy.
so much shit in store, and you got so many angles to enjoy. So I just have to remember which is which.
Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that.
Judging you.
I know what I'm on.
Well, look at that. Santa's got his 3 hoes right here.
It's about to be a white Christmas, boys.
Here, let me get real close here. Just
Yeah. So
Excuse me, sir. Has he jingled your bells enough?
every ounce of demonetization is hit. I was never gonna get monetized being friends with you guys.
No, I'm sorry.
Ask me about my
I'm not.
wiener.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna just hop right into it. I got 3 stories for y'all, and the first one comes from Am I the Asshole? And it's Am I the Asshole for confusing my baby sister into believing I'm her mom? Hi guys, this is my first time on here, but I just need advice if you can, please. I'm 16 female, and my dad passed away last year. Him and my mom have been divorced before that, and they used to have split custody. She's been remarried to my stepdad for years. My baby sister turned 1 a couple of days ago. My mom is 5 months pregnant with a baby boy. I guess the problem started when my sister started teething. It was at the beginning of summer break, and my mom would just let her cry it out in her nursery alone. And my sister is loud. Not only was it annoying, but it was also kind of sad because she's just a baby and going through pain alone. So I used to grab her and try to soothe her. Being held and letting her chew on her fingers seemed to help some. I saw a TikTok of a teething baby using a cucumber. Tried that and it was like magic. Anyway, I thought baby's teeth just once. I was so wrong. So it became routine of me taking care of her a lot. Mom didn't care as long as she wasn't crying, and I liked hanging out with her. It wasn't like 24/7, obviously. I had a part-time job and I had friends, but whenever I came home, she would practically leap out of my mom and stepdad's arms wanting me to come to her. She also started fussing a lot whenever my mom would try to put her to sleep, like a full-on baby kickboxing. So she doesn't have that problem with me. She just kind of cuddles up to my chest and drifts off. Anyway, I thought that was a baby being a baby, but my mom was fuming after my sister's birthday party because she wouldn't let my mom hold her in the pictures of the cake cutting, and my grandma made a comment about my sister and I being Siamese twins. I just took it as we're close. I don't know. My mom was fuming, like I said, and she said that I'm confusing my sister into thinking I'm her mom and that I need to step back and stop it. What am I supposed to do? Just ignore her whenever she cries or whenever she babbles for me? It's not like I pushed my mom out of the way to get to her. It's just that she'd be napping or in the bathroom or something, and I don't want my sister crying her lungs out.
Mom
Oh, is that the end of the story?
Kids.
Yes.
Mom,
Mom
if
doesn't
mom
even.
can't take
Mom
care
should
of
get
her
her.
kids,
Mom should
like,
get rid of the one that she's having right now. because obviously she can't have the responsibility to actually take care of the fucking thing.
Well, it's like you think you
I
would
mean, if you
appreciate a
really look-
16-year-old stepping up.
Yeah.
And it's one of
definitely the
those. I'm
maturity.
sorry that your kid is imprinted on me because I'm the only fucking one taking care of them because you're not.
Yeah, exactly.
Like-
It's like, why the fuck would I have to step down if I'm the one taking care of your child?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not only that though, but you're not. But the bigger picture of it is basically like if you can't parent your child and whatnot, and you don't know how to do it properly. Yeah, I know there's such thing as a cold heart. You know, you got to sit there and let them learn. To self-soothe and all that. But if you truly think about it, I mean, it's really it really depends on the situation. Especially
yeah.
when. But if you sit here and you look at it though, you have the son who's basically the dad of the child. What type of Alabama stuff am I hearing right now?
No, older
This
sister
situation
taking
would
care
be-
of the baby.
Okay, so it's the older
Dad is
sister.
dead.
Okay,
Yeah.
Dad
dad
died.
is dead. Dead.
Yes.
Dad
is
not
dead.
in picture.
So sad.
R.I.P.
So
man.
now
Dad is
sister now plays dad.
No, sister's been playing mom because mom hasn't been taking care of kid.
Well, and it's like, also, if the
So
mom is
sister's been
this
taking care of
upset,
kid.
too, if she's gonna be this upset over the 16-year-old having more affection with the baby, like, you're just taking over role as mom, then why don't you step up? Then why don't you stop what you're
Exactly.
doing and stop the crying, and the baby
Exactly.
will have that maternal love and learn, like, oh, this person is here to help figure out the answer. Because if the baby's one,
Yeah.
all they know is just, like, a face. That's kind of it.
It's
No,
called be a
they know
fucking
That mom
mother,
probably did the same
and
thing
your
to the
baby will
16-year-old when they were
act like
born.
it's a mother.
Well, and see, that's just called nurturing. I mean, that's
Mhm.
legit what it comes down to is just
I would
the
wave.
child
I would
needing.
wave, but I can't.
Cripple! Sorry.
I'm paraplegic right now.
For those who don't know,
No,
my
you're
wife Sempi is off
quadriplegic.
camera.
The only thing working is your neck.
So, but going back to the topic at hand. But see, and that's the thing though, and I swear that's a lot of problems nowadays, especially with kids and whatnot, is like a lot of parents result to the iPad, result to the phone, to being the thing that teaches the kid. When we were
Mhm.
always taught, especially growing up, the one biggest thing that we were always taught
Go
is,
outside.
go outside. Don't come back in this house until the
It's
the
dark
lights are on outside. Yeah.
You can't.
Like,
if
that's the
if you
one-
cannot see outside anymore, then you can come inside.
But like
If you
nowadays
come in early, you
there's
can
no
go find a switch.
but there's no coping skills anymore. It's put a tablet in front of a child, let the child sit there and be distracted by it,
Everybody.
and then
Uh,
just give the kid what it wants.
Everybody's gone too fucking soft nowadays. Honestly, too. Either soft or
I'm
lazy
not.
with shit.
No. I will
Well,
raise
and-
my kid the
Not-
same
okay.
way. Well, not to the extent that I
not
was
every-
raised.
Buddy,
But no, if they want to
most
throw a
people-
fit, it's like, all right, I'm taking everything out of your room. You will have a bed. You will get food. You will get water.
Mm.
That's it.
Yeah,
No phone, no
don't
video games,
include the
no
ass
internet,
whoopings
no
we've
nothing.
gotten.
Well, and I
Don't-
think
yeah,
what's
don't
dumb
include the
too
ass
about
whoopings.
all
Oh,
of
no,
this.
no. If my kid fucking decides to be a smartass, I'm gonna tell him to go get a fucking Switch. And if it fucking isn't a good one, I'm gonna go get one myself. Well, actually, technically, I'm just gonna make one. I will make that
So
kid
you're
a
just gonna
fucking
have a
paddle.
paddle.
Yes.
Can I swap places with the kid?
That's wild!
Sure, anytime.
But
Just
no,
call me.
oh my god. So what I want to say was like a problem too is the mom just letting the kid cry. I see that as a huge red flag because babies don't know or
Yeah.
also don't know how to communicate their issues. And so letting a baby cry just because they'll stop crying eventually. Yeah, when they're tired and they're exhausted, but they're still in pain or they're needing something or it's a diaper change or like whatever. And they
Mhm.
don't know how else to vocalize that. And so if you just let that happen throughout all of their childhood of just cry it out and you'll be fine, they're going to learn that they cannot depend on you as a person and that you're supposed to just cry everything away, and that'll mess you up way out into adulthood, and you gotta figure your shit out. Like, just step up as a mom or don't have kids.
What's that fucking quote going around on TikTok right now? It's like, you grew up with, oh, do you need a Band-Aid? I grew up with, oh, looks like we have to cut it off. We're not the same.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
it comes down to, like, especially with, like, you ever seen the TikToks, clips or whatnot of the people running into doors? Like, you have, like, 80s kids run into doors, just looks at it, keeps going. 90s kids slam into it, damn it, walks away. 2000s kids slam into it, and just, like, falls out.
Hey,
Like-
fuck you. I was born in 2000.
Oh, that
Shit,
explains a lot.
I can't tell you how many times I've accidentally like
Me, if I
stabbed
run
my
into the door, I'm
hand
throwing hands
or
with it.
something, or like, cut my hand and shit while working and everything, and I'm just like, God damn it! Now I'm talking about getting blood everywhere and shit like that. Nowadays, it's stab their hand. I can't work for the next week and a half while this little paper cut heals.
But
When you're a kid,
fucking-
how you react to pain or unfortunate circumstances is depending on the parent's reaction. If the parent's reaction is immediately just like, "Oh my god, my baby, what, are you good? Are you okay? Are you hurt?" Like, no, the child is going to grow up accustomed to, like, if they get hurt, they just can bitch about it, and people will take care of them.
coddling.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
Our
that
generation
word
growing
in
up
general.
was
Coddle.
basically
And-
like, we got hurt. It's like, oh, well, if you want to cry about it, we can give you something to cry about. We could just cut it off.
That's what my parents said.
Well, and going
Yep.
back to
I'm
and
not
going
sure
back
I
to what
say
Pum
that
said,
sometimes. As a
going
parent,
back to
I
what
say
Pum
that
said,
sometimes.
Pum
Yeah,
brought up
yeah,
a pretty
because that's how
solid
we
point.
grew up. It was, we take on
Pum-
qualities and traits that our parents gave
Pum
to us
brought
when
up
we
a
were growing
pretty
up.
solid point, though. If you run and whatnot and you ignore that child is nothing but going to learn to hate you and hate anything you do for it, because it's never going to learn to appreciate. But at the same time, though, truth be told is sometimes you got to let your kids grow coping skills. Because nowadays,
Yeah,
with a lot of shit that goes on nowadays, a lot of misunderstandings, nowadays, you got to let the kids learn a little bit, especially when shit like this is way
Ooh,
blown out of
soda.
proportion right now.
Pretty much.
Damn,
And
it's
it's
empty.
like,
Well,
the
time to
mom
put a
just
beer in
can't
there.
remain mad at the 16-year-old for stepping up. Like, if you see that your 16-year-old is getting more love from a 1-year-old because you're not being mom, then fucking be mom. Just do your job then, and guess what? The baby will
Yeah.
learn to like you. Like, that's how
Like, I hate
babies
to say it,
function.
but grow up. Like, fucking take charge.
Yeah. Take responsibility.
Quit being a fucking
mean,
child
it's-
about it. Just fucking grow up and take care of your fucking kid.
Facts. No,
So,
like,
LP,
and that's
16-year-old, not asshole.
Not asshole.
Yeah.
No,
Oh God, no.
16-year-old
Kid,
is not
kid's
an
not
asshole.
asshole at all.
Mom sucks. Get a new mom.
No, they're actually doing. I'm
Yeah.
actually proud of the 16-year-old because most 16-year-olds nowadays are fucking attached to their phone or attached to electronics, and they don't realize what's going on outside their bubble.
It's like grass.
Yeah.
They don't touch it no more. They just stare at it.
You know what else we're gonna touch though? A different
If they
subreddit.
can't live stream it or fucking talk about it on
All
Twitter,
right.
they don't fucking want anything to do about it. To do
Exactly.
with it.
What's the news? What's the news story?
You guys are gonna get a kick out of this one. This is very funny to me. So this
Oh,
comes from
great.
Today I Fucked Up. And it's called Today I
Oh,
Fucked Up by
no.
doing anything I want with my friend if I won games of Mario Kart against her. My friend and I would enjoy playing video games together, but on several occasions, she would want to up the stakes and make things more interesting. Her proposal was that if she won a game of Mario Kart against me, she could do anything she wanted with me, and if I won, I could do anything I wanted with her. Little did she know how good at Mario Kart I was. The first couple of victories were harmless enough. I'd win the race and I'd say things like, "You've got to talk like Wario for the next race," or "I get to borrow your DVDs." Most of which was wildly amusing and diabolical for me to ask of her. But the thing is I kept winning. being being the goat I was, I thought I was on a hot streak getting all this free stuff from her. I played it up like I was on some kind of pompous court jester gallivanting across the courtyard. Now and again, she'd put the same offer back on the table. I'd keep winning. She would make her frustration known the more she kept losing races. It didn't help that I'd brag about my victories within our circle of friends, celebrating with invisible trophies and spraying imaginary champagne. It wouldn't be until we were older and grown apart that she would disclose to me that she was a little upset by the whole thing, because she would practice playing Mario Kart for hours before racing against me with hopes of winning. And the reason she wanted to win is because she found me to be handsome and didn't know how to initiate this attraction she had. The whole time she was hoping that I would ask for a kiss from her whenever I won. But being the dumbass I was, I kept asking to borrow her Linkin Park albums and to draw buff kittens with a sleeve tattoos. So not only did I miss my shot with my friend, I also broke her heart every time I would clench victory from her final lap, performing a miracle last-second overtake maneuver, or cackling like a cartoon villain whenever the spiky blue shell of doom would nuke her dreams. TLDR, my female friend wanted to win a game of Mario Kart against me so that she could kiss me, but never won, and I kept winning and asking for anything but physical intimacy.
Yeah, you fucked up.
Get fucked.
You fucked
You
up
friend-zoned
bad.
yourself!
You
Yeah, but
did.
I can't
It's
say
like-
much though because I'm kind of the same way. It's like I don't pick up on shit. Like you could be someone that has like the absolute fucking hot for me. It overheals everything. If you don't just flat out come out and say it, I'm just think you're being nice to me. I'm gonna think that way with everybody,
Yeah,
and that I'm
exactly.
nothing special and everything. Like men are dense. Men are very dense.
No, dense isn't even the word.
Women are also
Dense
very
isn't
dense.
even-
Don't fucking just single us out.
Okay, but also,
No, hold
so
on now.
this could have
Hold on.
played out horribly.
Hold on.
Because think of it this way.
coulda-
What
like
if-
God knows.
Well, because if he had done that and he did go for the intimacy part and was like, you have to kiss me, what if she wasn't into him? And now you just
Yeah,
ruined a
then-
friendship.
Yeah, then.
Exactly.
Yeah, what if the
then
roles
it's-
were
It's like,
reversed?
he did this to me. It's like, bitch, you put the stakes up, you lost,
I mean,
and you did say
if you-
anything. But there are with anything, there are fucking limitations as well.
I just think games like
But
that are
still,
dumb.
yeah,
If you
that
like
played
somebody,
out
don't
really
play
bad.
games. Just say, hey, I like you and I would like to
But-
smooch.
maybe
It's
she
just like,
actually
hey,
kind of
you, me,
lucked out
kiss
though.
right now, like this. Hey, Shadow,
Dude, not you!
I like you. Kiss me.
Tommy, please make your statement. Please make your statement.
All right, before the swallowing starts beginning elsewhere. But no, like maybe she actually got lucky.
Don't wipe your lip, you sick fuck.
Maybe she actually got lucky though. Looking at how egotistical this dude was, clearly. I mean, he was a kid. We don't know exactly his age, but you were planning on dating someone who was gloating, was overly throwing it in your face, not, just being a dick around your friends. So maybe the girl actually kind of fucking lucked out because clearly the dude, first off, was, like I said, we don't even know their age. They're just fucking probably thinking about Linkin Park and video games and ew, girls have cooties, shit like that. But I mean, given by the nature of the beast, what really shit really be is, it's kind of insane that she kind of lucked out, to be honest. I mean, I don't know
Yeah,
how
I can agree
egotistical the
with
kid
that.
grew up to being, but like, fucking hell, man.
Oh, I
You
hate people
being
who
a dick
brag
in front of your
persistently.
friends? I'm like, yeah, okay, you get your winnings and whatnot, you own the shit, but like, once you get to that part of you're being a dick in front of friends, like, come on, grow the fuck up a little bit.
Yeah.
So you want to make out next?
Always.
You know what? Okay. Listen. I know I'm making these episodes shorter.
Oh, the fun police is here!
Yes, the fun. My husband's not here for me to smooch, so none of you guys get to smooch each other. I'm sad.
Smooch me.
Don't worry,
Oh,
guys.
Pookie.
We'll make a fans list just for
Not
you.
her.
I'm gonna go smooch my wife off
Yeah,
camera.
see, you got someone who's... Alright, you guys can
I hope YouTube
Do it.
enjoys that.
do it, kiss, kiss,
All right.
kiss.
We've lost every ounce of monetization.
Hi, Pum's dad.
No, hi, Dad. Don't ever watch this.
Shout out to Pum's dad.
So I
Shout
do
out to
have a.
Pum's
You'll
dad.
need us all eventually.
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
that's
very
like
true.
next week.
Oh, that's gonna be great. He's gonna get a phone call being like, yeah. So what was going on with that episode? Apparently it was about a making out by the other dudes.
No, you don't. I
okay?
want you to
You
fully
okay?
know that. So me and my dad call each other every Friday. It's our Friday phone calls to catch up on life. And I heard the podcast playing on his TV in the background, and I was like, "Oh, you know, what episode are you on?" And he told me, and I was like, "Okay, cool. So you are watching it?" And he was like, "Yeah." And da 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 da. Why is Squishy grabbing your titty? And I went, "That's normal. That's kind of like our shtick, you know." And he went, "Oh, okay. Anyway, she's doing it again. She's grabbing your titty again." And I was like, "Dad, it's normal. I don't know what to tell you."
It's the physics. It's the jungle physics, okay?
We even sort of take him to.
We like to play fire trucks.
I hate you for that. You know what?
We will.
I am gonna go with the final story that I have for today, and it is a lead up for our New Year's. So this one comes from Am I the Asshole? And it's Am I the Asshole for leaving my boyfriend's New Year's
English.
No.
New Year's Eve. God damn it,
The New
get
Year's
this.
Eve. Oh my god. Family gathering after what I was hearing them say. A little background info. My boyfriend is 25 and I'm 24. We've only been together for 5 months and I have not met his family yet besides his mom until yesterday. Around 6 o'clock yesterday, I drove over to my boyfriend's aunt's house and she was hosting a family gathering for New Year's. I met up with my boyfriend who was chatting with his cousins. I met them and my boyfriend took me around to meet everyone. I didn't drink because I drove myself, but everyone else was drinking, including my boyfriend. Everything was going fine until his grandpa sparked up a political discussion. I'm not political, so I wasn't really interested, but the conversation went towards a more racist tone. I'm a quarter black. I don't really look black, but I obviously don't look fully white, and my boyfriend is aware of this. His family began talking about black people in general in a bad way. And his grandpa started specifically started talking about how people who have died to police. I fully checked out and left whenever I heard the N-word drop. I didn't let my boyfriend know I was leaving. Most were too drunk to even see me leave. I got home, slept, woke up this morning to a message from my boyfriend asking me why I left. I told him his family was being racist, and he said, they weren't being racist to you, that's just what they were talking about. He was telling me I shouldn't have left without letting him know and that I'm looking too deep into it. I don't know where to go from here, I haven't messaged him back, and I'm not sure I'm going to. Edit, I haven't been able to reply back to any, so I thought I'd just post an update. I messaged back my now ex-boyfriend. I told him I was really not comfortable about what his family was saying, and I felt very disrespected when he didn't do anything about it. He knows about my heritage, and I still didn't say anything about it. I'm incredibly disappointed in him and his family. I decided to break it off with him. He didn't take it well, he insulted me, and I had to resort to blocking him on everything. I'm not going to mention the insults because they are pretty bad, and we will get banned. That's it for now, but thank you all for the advice in the comments.
So, not to condone his actions, but to play a little bit of devil's advocate here. Speaking from experience, because my grandfather is very racist and everything. Whenever it comes to certain things and shit like that. But that being said, people also have to realize, not to condone it, but it was a different time for them. They grew up with a different like outlook on life that never really
Mindset.
got changed as the time mindset. A different mindset on life that never really changed with the times and stuff like that.
But
And
the thing is,
so-
Oh, yeah.
though, is you can have that mindset or you can be old fashioned,
Oh.
but you are adult enough to forever be learning. And I will say it's the boyfriend's
true.
fault
That's very
entirely
true.
for not stopping the conversation and just being like, hey, it's New Year's Eve.
Mhm.
Let's not talk politics. Let's just party and be drunk and be stupid in a more productive way.
Mhm.
And it's also, he's a dick for not standing up and being like, yo, like, that's disrespectful. We don't talk about that. You know, times have changed, different era. He could have shut it down. And I will never.
Or before, New Year's, like you said, they were dating for 5 months. Why not fucking mention to the family, like, hey, just so you guys know, my girlfriend has black heritage and is black.
Well, and also, like, I will never understand or condone people who, like, old people who will say really racist or out of pocket shit and then be like, how about back in my day? Okay, cool. Well, it's not your day anymore, is it? And you're adult and your brain is still functioning. So you need to learn to either mind your business and shut it or don't be racist. Like,
I mean,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, shit. Like there's limitations. Like, look, to be fair, and I can speak on this quite well. Being a person that grew up in the city life. To be fair, with me growing up
why do you sound like
with
a
the
Discord
city
bot?
life and whatnot,
It's Letterkenny. Fuck you.
To be fair, kitten, daddy will be very angry.
Anyway, but especially like with close coworkers I've worked with and whatnot, like, yeah, we've made jokes that are very, very questionable towards each other, but in a, how do I put this? It's not good to do it in front of people, especially when A, they're uncomfortable, B, it is racist, and C, it's fucked up. But there are individuals out there that do actually communicate like that and joke around with each other. If you have that type of friendship with them, of course. You can't just walk up to somebody and just say outlandish shit. Now, going back to the family, though, you're 110% right. Fuck that. Your family should not be saying that shit in front of them at all and whatnot. No, I don't give a fuck how old you are, what your age is, and how fucking little you are, too. You should be taught. Don't be fucking racist. Don't be
Mhm.
obnoxious, and don't be fucking ignorant. And if you're gonna be
Mhm.
like that, grow the fuck up.
Well, and also,
Things
like,
change. Time
politics
change. People
at
change.
parties or holidays in general
Mhm.
never go well. Why would you
No,
want to talk
no,
about that
Always
at New
kills the
Year's?
vibe. Always starts arguments. Normally causes problems. It's so dumb.
Somebody
New year, new
built a
outtake.
fort. Somebody built a fort. Somebody has the turkey on a freaking pole vault, sitting there shooting each other, throwing mashed potatoes. Yeah, no, it's an ugly scene.
I'm glad they broke up
Be
because
kinda
that
funny.
clearly,
Dude,
like,
like-
if
like,
he's
you
not
wanna
gonna
say,
defend
like,
her,
my-
fuck him.
No,
Yeah.
like,
Well,
my
defending her,
buddy,
yes,
his
I agree.
favorite joke. So, like, my buddy, he grew up like full blown redneck, full redneck stereotypes. He's my best friend. I trust his ass with my life. But anytime that he fucking makes like a racist joke or something like that, I'm like, dude, come on. He's like, I'm not racist. I have a colored TV. And it's just like, you can't say that. We're out in public. Like, we'll be in the middle of the store and he'll say some outlandish shit. Like, I'll be like, dude, you can't fucking say that out here. Like, you could say, like, when we're in the car, in my truck, at your place, you could say that. Like, I don't care. But not out in public. He's like, dude, relax. I got a color TV. I'm like, bro, you cannot say that in public. There is literally a black couple down the aisle. You can't say shit like that. Especially with me around you.
I
I'm gonna
mean-
get fucking shot again.
I mean, shit, dog. I mean, I can't even say that because me having RGB as a fucking computer and whatnot, that doesn't give me the excuse to be fucking racist.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
It's
Like
not-
I said,
but
he has gotten a lot better. I will say that he has gotten a lot better because every time that he makes a racist comment now, I just smack him right in the mouth and just be like,
Oh my god, you pop him.
and just bop. Yeah, I pop
fucking
him.
hit him with the
it's
hit
just
him
like,
with the Medea.
Nah.
Hit him with the fucking
Stop it.
Medea. Just whoosh.
Yeah, I'll just
But
like,
no.
bop, and it's just like, no.
No, but what I love what Pum brought up, especially with the fact of politics and families, I hate that shit. Leave
I know.
that shit
I
at
normally
the
leave.
fucking door.
Yeah, like whenever
it's
I
so
go out to like my
nonsense.
grandparents for like any type of holiday, because that's like the only time I go and visit them because I don't like that side of the family. As soon as politics get brought up, I just kind of like dip out of the kitchen, go the back way, out the back door, hop in my truck, and I leave.
Oh yeah. And then
Nobody
it's like
notices. Nobody notices until the next day, and then they'll call me and be like, "What happened to you? Where'd you go last night?" I'm like, "Oh, you guys started talking about politics. I left." I don't
exactly.
give a
It
shit.
just shouldn't happen.
And my
And then
dad will fucking call me right after them and be like, "You know, you made them upset because you left." I'm like, "I don't give a fuck.
then don't talk about
They
it.
don't give two fucks about me. I'm not gonna give two fucks about them. It's that simple." It's like, motherfucker, you taught me respect is earned, not given. I'm not gonna respect them if they don't respect me. It's that simple.
And then
Like
on
the
the
whole
point
respect your
of
elders
like
bullshit, nah.
exactly. And then on the point of the boyfriend not defending the partner, if you're not going to defend the partner even against your own family, that relationship was never going to work. Because I can tell you now, one,
But
I
you
communicate a lot. At
shouldn't
least I try to.
Have a
When
partner
it
at that
comes to
point.
like
Mm.
family gatherings, I get a lot of anxieties where I just don't want to hear certain comments about myself because sometimes family says they mean well and they say some really harsh shit. I know 100% if anyone, whether it's my family or his family, said something about my appearance or my weight or political views or skin tone, like, we'd be gone. He would literally be like, "Oh, babe, get in the car. We're getting pizza. We're going home." Like, we would be gone. There would be no ands, ifs, or buts.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm glad they broke
I
up.
mean,
She
shit.
deserves better.
I mean, shit, really,
Yeah.
to be blunt with you.
Yeah.
Speaking from a person as well that's been in a relationship for fucking 2 years, I have flat out told people flat out, look, you could bust jokes on my mom and dad all you want and whatnot, but once it gets to the level of you're being insensitive, you're getting your ass whooped. I don't give a shit. Like, jokes are jokes. You want to play jokes, cool, whatnot. But don't be insensitive to the other person's fucking feelings.
Exactly.
See,
No.
and not only
Yeah,
that,
that's just unacceptable.
not only that, like, I know you know this and everything. It's more of one of those, like, you can make jokes, you can say shit, you can talk about me all you want, say whatever you want about me and shit like that. The moment you bring the other people around me into it and you start trying to talk shit on them for no reason, like say one of y'all starts catching, that's when I'm gonna start getting fucking me. And that's when I'm gonna that's I'm not gonna put up for that shit anymore.
Yeah, like there's a
Yeah, no.
reason why I don't date local and I date online is because I don't have to take them to fucking family events.
I mean,
I did that
eventually you're going to
once.
have to.
Fuck no, I'm moving down there. I ain't coming back up here.
Oh, that's fair. Fuck it. Send it.
The only reason I'll come back up here is to see my mom because she was the one that raised me. That is the only person I will ever fucking introduce a partner to is my mother.
That's fair.
I mean, what about Papa, though? I would introduce my mother to Papa.
Yo, Papa introduced us to his mom, and I love her. I love her so much.
I'm getting her that blanket.
I did send you the
It's
link.
happening.
So
Oh, dude.
for
You did
reference,
send me the
Death, because
link.
you weren't in the call for that, he was at the bar with his mom, and he joins the VC, and I'm in my blanket hoodie, all nice and bundled, and we're playing Marvel Rivals, and I have my camera on. And the second she learned that people call me Pum, she got upset. She was like, "Oh, that's so mean. She's so cute. We can't call her that. We'll call her Fuzzy instead." She wants a blanket hoodie now. So I sent the link to him. And then she saw my stream of playing Jeff the Shark. And she went, "Oh my God, he's like a puppy. I love him. Oh, Mija, you're getting hit a lot."
She looked at me and quietly said, "She's dying a lot."
I will say this, Papa. I both
I
love
think that's
and
the nicest way. The nicest
I'm
way
a-
anybody can
I'm a-
say, "Hey, you fucking suck at this video game. You should stop."
I was a healer. I got
I'm gonna call myself
targeted.
a little bit. I'm gonna call myself, but I both love and hate. The only way I am known to your mother is Shadow and Persian.
No,
Yeah.
you wanna know something funny? After that, we went
At
to a
least it's
bar
not sleep
last
paralysis,
night,
demon.
and she for some reason had separated Shadow and Persian Nipples as two different individuals. So it's like, so, so where's
Yo,
Persian Nipples? Wasn't he there? Or was
Spanish
Shadow?
moms.
No, was Shadow was there. Where was Persian Nipples? But Mom, they're the same person. What? No way.
She only knows me
Yo,
if I'm sitting there.
shout
in
out,
fucking
yo,
dark
shout out to
and
Spanish
everything.
moms, Spanish nannies. Any look, they're the most. I love them. They're awesome. Oh, mijo, come here. I take
Until they get
care of you.
angry and then they
You're
can
like
fucking hit
20.
you with that homing.
Yeah, chocolate. The homing
I love
chocolate.
abuelas.
Dude, as a white guy, I fear the chocolate. Those things are
The
fucking
chocolate
heat-seeking.
is mighty.
No,
Oh,
I can
yeah.
tell you from
Dude,
experience.
you can turn a corner, it's still
Nah,
gonna
her
smack
aim
you in
with
the
that
back of the head.
Her aim with them bitches is crazy. It is wild. I tested her once on it, and like I'm gonna say, I regret it. I got nailed right in the back of the head.
I got a funny story for you. So
Well,
just
you
like
can make
you
like
know,
4 corners,
chanclas.
it's still gonna hit you.
So just like chanclas with Spanish ladies, my grandmother, mind you, is if you know who Medea is and whatnot, Medea, the black
Mhm.
lady from Tyler Perry and whatnot, if you took my grandmother and basically did all that stuff, my grandmother is Medea, but the white version. And let me tell you something, this woman with spoons is fucking unbelievable. She hit
Oh,
my
fuck
father.
that.
No joke, no bullshit. Hit my father 3 times in the head with a metal spoon. One hit him in the head, bounced off the back of the wall, hit him on top of his head, bounced back, also hit the other side of the couch, and then hit him in the back of the head. 3 times. 3 times that man got hit. Grandmas are crazy. They
I
on some
think
extra levels.
The only thing
It's
I've learned
wild.
about
Dude,
this
they are on X
is that
Games
the mom
mode.
in the stories suck. Papa's mom is goated. Your grandma frightens me, quite frankly. And that's all of the Reddit episodes I have. We're gonna go yap off camera, and my butt cheeks hurt from sitting on the ground this long. So goodbye, everybody. Thank you all to the dumb
Why
idiot
are you
brothers that I
sitting
have
on the
gathered.
ground?
Floor
Because-
people.
You're just a
I mean,
fucking idiot.
she's literally.
I don't
she's
have
nothing
an
but bone.
option.
Leave her alone.
Anyway,
That's fine.
goodbye.
You're
This
sitting in
is
your
why
chair
I
and just
said
fuck
I'm
yourself.